Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Let me turn this down. And what's playing right now, this is True West. And the album's called Hollywood Holiday. And the track that was playing was Lucifer Sam, a cover of the Pink Floyd song. But yeah, these guys were part of the Paisley Underground in the 80s. They were a lesser known band from that group. But yeah, great stuff from True West and Hollywood Holiday. So as many of you probably heard, Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead passed away earlier this week. So this week's video is going to be like this week's playlist. And that's going to include some Grateful Dead stuff. So I'm just going to jump right into it and get started. And first up, this is the first Grateful Dead album, self-titled. This came out in 1967. Really good. It doesn't sound like the typical Grateful Dead that we all came to know and love, but it sounds more like a garage band. But it's really good, and this is on green, the olive green Warner label. But yeah, this is so good. Songs on here are just fantastic. Songs like The Golden Road to Unlimited Devotion, Beat It On Down the Line. They do a cover of Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, which was like a staple for most garage bands in the 60s. Sitting on Top of the World is a good one. They also do a cover of Morning Dew and New Minglewood Blues. But yeah, great stuff from the Grateful Dead. Excellent first album from 1967. And then I had to listen to some Live Dead. So this is it, Live Dead. I think this was their first live album. But yeah, this is great stuff here. There's only 6 songs on a 2-record set, but it's so good. It's just so good. It's on the Warner Brothers 7 Arts label, so this is like a real early press. And yeah, this is one of my favorite Grateful Dead live albums. The songs like Dark Star, famous song by them. Saint Stephen is another great one. Love Light, Death Don't Have No Mercy. But all of it's just really, really good. There's the inside for you. It's like, yeah, this is one of these. This one's a scene of them having a street party in San Francisco. They would play live concerts there. But yeah, great stuff from the Grateful Dead and Live Dead. Okay, so that was the extent of the Grateful Dead stuff that I listened to this week. So now all the rest of the stuff is just going to be just regular stuff that I pulled. But up first, this is Family, Music in a Doll's House. This is their first album from 1968. Yeah, this is really good. It's kind of eccentric sounding. I don't know how else to put it, but it's really good. It's psychedelic. It's in like the psychedelic album book there. But yeah, there's great stuff on here. Songs like The Chase, Never Like This, Me, My Friend, Hey Mr. Policeman, Winter, Old Songs, New Songs, See Through Windows, Place of Mind, Voyage, The Breeze. Yeah, really good stuff from Family. I still want to get their second album called Family Entertainment. It's really good. But this band, I've always had like a love-hate relationship with them. Some of their albums, like this one, is excellent. And then there's other albums that I've heard that just don't get it for me. But this one and their second album is the ones to get if you want to get into this band. But yeah, family and music in a doll's house. And up next, from Australia, this is the Masters Apprentices. This is like a garage rock band. These guys were they were pretty young, really, just teenagers. But yeah, it's kind of similar to like the Standells or the Chocolate Watch Band a little bit. Not quite in the psychedelic realm, but definitely garage rock. And some of the songs like But One Day, Wars or Hands of Time, Dancing Girl, Hot Gully Wind, Theme for a Social Climber, She's My Girl, Johnny Be Good. But yeah, great stuff from the Masters Apprentices. I think this is their first album, and I think it's from like 1966 or 1965. I'm not sure. But yeah, great stuff nonetheless from the Masters Apprentices. And up next, this is Uriah Heep, Salisbury. This is their second album, second U.S. album. Of course, the UK version or the European version of this album has totally different cover and totally different song lineup. But yeah, this is American version. It's pretty good. There's songs on here like High Priestess, Time to Live, Lady in Black, The Bullet Freak, and the title song Salisbury. But kind of a mix of hard rock and progressive rock. But it's really good. And this isn't like my favorite album by them, but it is pretty good. So yeah, there you go. Uriah Heep and Salisbury from 71, I think. And up next, this is Robin Trower, Twice Removed from Yesterday. I think this is his second solo album. I could be wrong on that. It might be his first. And this came out like in 1973. But yeah, this is great stuff. Robin Trower is like, he was a Hendrix devotee. And man, he plays guitar so well. The songs on here, like I Can't Wait Much Longer, the opening track on side one, fantastic. And Daydream is another good one. The whole album is just great. The songs like I Can't Stand It, Rock Me Baby, Twice Removed from Yesterday, Sinner's Song, Ballerina. But yeah, awesome stuff from Robin Trower and Twice Removed from Yesterday. And up next, it's the Greatest Hits by the Box Tops, featuring Alex Chilton. It's like right there. Man, he was really young. He was only like 16 when he was in this band. But yeah, it's a color picture of him right there. And yeah, these guys put out some great songs. Like The Letter. They do a cover of Whiter Shade of Pale. She Shot a Hole in My Soul. Neon Rainbow. Cry Like a Baby. They do also cover You Keep Me Hanging On, which is pretty good. But yeah, great stuff from the Box Tops and super hits. This came out, I'm not sure, probably sometime in the late 60s, maybe 69, 68, somewhere around there. But yeah, really good stuff from the Box Tops and super hits. And up next, this is a Superfine Dandelion. This is kind of folk rock, but it's done really, really good. I really enjoy this album. I spin it quite often. This is like one of my favorite finds from last year, or maybe it was the year before. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, this is great stuff. Songs on here like Crazy Town, My Place, Day and Night, Shameful Lady. Oh, my favorite song on here is called Don't Try to Call Me. It's a fantastic song. But yeah, great stuff from the Superfine Dandelion. And this is on Mainstream record label. And it's on red vinyl there. It's the label. But yeah, it's great stuff. It's really good, like I said, folk rock album from Superfine Dandelion. I think it came out like in 1967. So there you go, Superfine Dandelion. And up next, this is Wishbone Ash, Argus. This is so good, such a fantastic album. Really, really good. Great guitar work on here. The guitars, Andy Powell. Man, he's just so good on here. Yeah, Andy Powell plays lead guitar. Okay, they have two lead guitar players. The other guy's name is Ted Turner, but not the same one. But yeah, there's really good stuff. This whole album, from beginning to end, is just fantastic. You know, the guitar work on here is just beautiful. The songs like Time Was, Sometime World, Blowin' Free, The King Will Come, Warrior, Leaf and Stream, and Throw Down the Sword. But yeah, great stuff. I don't know if anybody ever noticed, but there's a UFO right there, and that's what the Warrior is looking at, watching the UFO take off. But yeah, great stuff from Argus, from Wishbone Ash, and the band, or the album called Argus. Excuse me. And up next, this is Humble Pie, As Safe as Yesterday Is. This is their first album from 1969. Of course, features Peter Frampton on guitar, but and Steve Marriott on guitar and vocals. But yeah, this is so good. Some of the stuff sounds a little bit like the Small Faces, but I think that's mostly because of Steve Marriott's voice. But yeah, there's great stuff on here. Songs like Desperation, Stick Shift, Buttermilk Boy, Natural Born Woman, As Safe as Yesterday Is, I'll Go Alone, What You Will. And this is on the Immediate label. So, yeah, but great stuff from Humble Pie, As Safe as Yesterday Is, from 1969, their first album. And then I started listening to stuff from the 90s. Haven't heard any of that stuff for a while. And the first thing I played then was Screaming Trees. This is their album called Sweet Oblivion. I believe this is the first album they did for a major label, for Epic Records. But man, this is so good. Mark Lanigan on vocals is just fantastic. That guy, I love his voice. It's just so good. But they did songs like Shadow of the Season, Nearly Lost You, which was used in that movie Singles, that came out right around the time of when grunge was happening. Also, they do like Dollar Bill, Troubled Times, For Celebrations Past, Butterfly. That is a great song. Winter Song is also another one that's really good. But yeah, really good stuff from the Screaming Trees. And let's see, this not much inside here. This is the original inner sleeve with lyrics and some more words. This is The Making of Sweet Oblivion, and there's the album on Epic Records. But yeah, great stuff from the Screaming Trees and Sweet Oblivion. And then I got into some shoegaze with Ride. This is their first album from 1990, and man, is this good. This is so good. Just mellow, laid back, just shoegazy all the way through. Just great stuff. Songs like Seagull, Kaleidoscope, In a Different Place, Dreams Burn Down, Vapor Trail. But yeah, so good. There's an inner sleeve. And just on plain black vinyl. But yeah, really, really good shoegaze. If you like shoegaze and you don't know about Ride, check them out. It's a fantastic band. Ride, their debut album from 1990. And up next, this is, excuse me, this is Temple of the Dog. This was an album, it was released originally in, I'm not sure, 1991 maybe, or 1990, I'm not sure, but this was an album put together by people from Seattle bands, and it was like for a memory or a tribute to Andrew Wood, who passed away. He was the lead singer of the band Mother Love Bone. He had died of a heroin overdose. So people who are in his band and a few other friends got together and they made this tribute album to him. And it's so good. It's just really, really good. Songs like Say Hello to Heaven, Hunger Strike is the one that they played a lot on the radio. Just really, really good. Call Me a Dog, Times of Trouble, Wooden Jesus, Four Walled World, All Night Thing. Just great stuff. Yeah, this is on A&M, but just black vinyl. But yeah, great stuff. Temple of the Dog. And this has, it's like Eddie Vedder on vocals, and the two guys that went on to be in Pearl Jam, Jeff Ament and Stone Gossard, they're both on here. And there's a couple other people. But yeah, this is really, really good. And Temple of the Dog from 1990 or 91. And up next, this is the Lords of Altamont and Midnight to 666. These guys are from Hollywood, California, and this came out in 2021. But yeah, it's really good. It's like a mix of the Stooges, MC5, that type of stuff, the hard rock from Detroit from the early 70s. That's probably mostly what this sounds like. But yeah, great stuff. The songs on here are like You're Gonna Get There, Get in the Car, Getting High on My Mystery Plane, Save Me From Myself, Soul for Sale, I'm Alive, Turn Me Down, Bury Me Alive. They do a cover of Ain't It Fun, which was originally done by Rocket from the Tombs and the Dead Boys. But yeah, oh, and they also do a cover of Action Woman. I think The Litter did that originally. But yeah, this is great stuff. Like I said, a hard rock sound, early Detroit 70s, like Stooges, MC5 type sounds. But yeah, just really good stuff. And check it out if you don't know about them. The Lords of Altamont and Midnight to 666. And then for the final one here, this is Soundgarden, Louder Than Love. This is their first album, first full length. I think they first released like an EP, and then this one came out in 1989. But it's another good one. Hard rock, reminds me of the 70s rock, like Led Zeppelin and stuff like that. But great songs on here, like Ugly Truth, Hands All Over, Power Trip, Get on the Snake, Full On Kevin's Mom, Loud Love, Big Dumb Sex. But yeah, great stuff from Soundgarden. And Louder Than Love. Nothing special on the inside. There's the label for you. There's the other side. But yeah, great stuff from Soundgarden. Louder Than Love, their first album from 1989. So that's it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone who subscribed in the last few weeks. Thanks to everyone who leaves comments. That'll do it for this week. I hope everyone's having a great weekend and enjoying great music. So we'll see you next week. So take care, VC.